Hello everybody, Lasshatry here. Welcome to my 500 subscriber special. This is my second time filming myself, so this is very weird, and it's not on my phone, so the quality is going to be a little bit crappier. I did order a webcam. I just want to say thank you so much to every single person who has clicked that subscribe button. The fact that there are 531 of you right now watching my videos at the time of me filming this special blows my mind. I don't even think I know 500 people. So thank you so much for supporting me, for watching my videos, for commenting, and for supporting me through all of this, because it means the world to me. A couple months ago, I was kind of on the way to 500. So to celebrate, I decided to do a Lasses Ask Me Anything on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and YouTube. A bunch of you sent out questions, and so I'm going to be reading those questions, answering them, and we're just gonna kind of go from there. This is new for me, so if this is awkward, that's why. So Artful Dodge asked, have you ever drop kicked someone? No. I don't think I've ever even kicked someone, maybe other than my brother when we used to like roughhouse, and now that we're adults, that's kind of like not good. I mean, I could drop kick my cat. I mean, I could do that. I'm sure she would get some air. Do you want to get drop kicked? Cast the Controller asks, what originally got you into gaming, if you can remember? My dad grew up with games, and so he played like the Atari, and he played PlayStation, PC games. And when the PlayStation 2 came out, he was totally set on getting it, and so he went to the store and bought it and brought me and Jacob with, and we were allowed each to pick out one game. I picked out Jak and Daxter, which to this day is still one of my all-time favorite video game franchises. So my first experience with video games was definitely playing the Jak and Daxter series, and I even remember like when Jak 2 and Jak 3 were gonna come out, I was so excited. I remember thinking, you know, nothing's ever gonna be able to beat this universe to me. Well, and then I got into Xbox gaming, and I have so many favorite video games, it's not even funny. Winger94 asks, hey lass, it's llama time. Can be a mainstream question, but what would be your dream collab? I think if you had asked me when I had first started my channel, I definitely would have probably said Achievement Hunter, but honestly, and I mean this, I'm not saying this to be a sap, I really want to get this gaming computer put together, and I really want to be able to do my collabs with my friends who play PC games. I feel like I'm so limited on the Xbox One, and don't get me wrong, I've done amazing collaborations with my Xbox friends, but I really want to be able to play games like Dead by Daylight, and there's so many other games on Steam and online that I feel like playing online is so much easier to do collaborations than Xbox, in my personal opinion. Cast the Controller asks another question. She says, what was the first game that you wanted to let's play, not necessarily the first one that you did? When I had originally started making games, I was doing it with a friend, and we had made a channel called Gomgo. Originally, the reason that we had made Gomgo was to play horror games, and we wanted to play games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Slender, but I think mostly it was because of Five Nights at Freddy's. So I would say the first game I really wanted to let's play was Five Nights at Freddy's, which is very ironic because I have never played the game. My friend played it for our channel, and that video is still on my channel, but I haven't played through the second, the third, the fourth game, and I have watched Sister Location. I actually prefer to watch people play it because I don't think I would be able to do very good. I'm not a good PC gamer, and I am a giant wuss. Grand Strategy Nerd asks, are you really this awesome in real life? No, I'm not. I feel like the best me shines through my channel, and I feel like my channel is making me into a better person by meeting different people and getting to know them, and I'm pretty freaking lame in real life. Afro Samurai T asks, if Harambee was still alive, would you marry him? Yeah, probably. If he was still alive, it wouldn't have blown up as bad as it has, but I feel like Personally, I want to have children someday, and I just feel like Harambee is really good with children. Televidya asked 3 questions. What's your favorite thing about being a content creator? There's a lot of things I really love about this. It's one of my favorite things that I'm doing with my life right now. But overall, like if I had to give it up, if I had to get rid of the channel, the videos, and I could keep one thing. If I could keep one thing from all of this, I would keep my friends. Because I've met so many wonderful people who are probably watching this video right now. There's so many of you. I can't even begin to start naming people. It's most of the people who sent in questions too. And you guys are helping me build something so amazing that I didn't even think I was capable of, and just help me in so many ways, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. Televidya asked, a game series that you never wanted to end. I really love the Halo universe. Mass Effect was another one, and I'm really glad that they're making Andromeda, because I don't ever want Mass Effect to end. That entire universe is just my everything. Televidya asked, if I could have a superpower, what would I have? I would probably choose telepathy, just because I always want to know what people are thinking. Like, I would love to pick everyone's brain. Rach Winchester asked me, which Let's Plays do you have the most fun making, and which was the worst? Okay, I think my favorite game I played so far was The Wolf Among Us. I love Telltale games when they're done well. The Wolf Among Us was so well thought out. It had everything. It had Fable characters, which I love. The art was good. I was able to make good thumbnails. Like, everything about that. I just didn't want it to end, and I kind of put off playing the last chapter for a long time because I didn't want to finish it. A Let's Play that I wanted to get over with and be done would probably be Alien Isolation. When I play any game, I go in blind, so I originally would just put the game in and start playing it and then try to make like 20-30 minute episodes and call it good. And now I've learned my lesson because of Alien Isolation that I use a website called howlongtobeat.com, where you can check and see how long the game is, and you can kind of estimate how many episodes you're gonna have, how long you want them to be, because Alien Isolation took me like 15 hours to beat at like 18 episodes, and I had to edit out like over half of that game with me dying and getting lost and creeping around. Just all of that immersed into it. I loved the game, don't get me wrong. I really love aliens. I love that whole like universe myself, but that game just, I had promised myself that that was going to be the first game I was going to get all the way through for my channel, and oh boy, did we do it. Prestigious Gaming asks, Coke or Pepsi? I haven't had Pepsi in years. If I really had to pick a pop though, I would pick Sprite. I really like Sprite. Marcella McGuire asked, what made you want to start a Let's Play channel? When I was young and I used to play on my mom and dad's computer, I played around a lot with Windows Movie Maker, and so when I first started making YouTube videos, I started with Windows Movie Maker because it's what I knew. I wasn't starting like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Granted, I had never made a Let's Play before, but I knew how to work editing, like really bad editing though. I had that knowledge, I knew I could do that. And so when I used to watch Let's Players, and I used to see them play games, Markiplier, Achievement Hunter, anyone, people will watch them and they were like, oh, I want to meet this person, or oh my god, I just love their content and I love watching them. And when I first started watching them, I was jealous of them, and not of like their money or their fame. I was jealous of they were doing something I wanted. They were doing what I wanted to do. It was almost like, oh, like, I wish I had come up with that idea. I wish I had started doing that. So when we decided we were going to make Gomgo, when we decided we were going to start doing it, I was dreading having to like learn how to edit. I was dreading learning how to do all that stuff. And it actually turned out to be like a process I completely love. I love editing my videos. I love uploading them and adding stuff and making thumbnails and getting better as I go. I'm so glad that I started doing it, but I can honestly say that I think the reason that I started making Let's Play videos is because I looked at people like Markiplier and PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and all of those guys, and I remember thinking to myself, like, I want to be you. I want to do what you're doing. They just seem so happy, like they're enjoying the crap out of what they're doing, and I wanted that for myself. Pololo168 asks, are the people you play with like Larry, Don, Travis, Mika, and etc. old friends? Yes, my mining crafters are all really some of my like best friends in the whole world. Larry is one of my best friends. He is just an amazing person. He is definitely like our comedic relief. He actually has offered me a job to be his nanny for his daughter, and I very well may be moving to California. I'm currently in North Dakota, but he's moving to California, and so I might be going to California. Dawn is another one of my best friends in the entire world. She is the wife of a friend. His name is Sean, and Sean is friends with my dad. Sean met my dad playing World of Tanks, I think, and they were friends for like years, and then Sean introduced me to his wife Dawn, and we clicked. She is so amazing, and I'm recording this right now on October 15th, and so in about 2 weeks, in this exactly 2 weeks, I get to fly to Texas to go stay with her. Travis is another really great friend. I don't even remember when I met him. I feel like I've been friends with Travis forever now. Him and Mika, I've met both of them online, and Travis, I believe, lives in Indiana. Mika is in Wisconsin, and we all are just super close, and I just really love the different personalities that everyone has, because Mika's a little bit more soft-spoken, Travis is a little bit more, like, he has, like, that raunchy humor, and he just tries to, you know, him and Larry both are just always trying to be so silly. Mark is a really good friend of mine, too. I think I met Mark playing Halo, and I met Mark through another friend way back. I've been friends with Mark maybe the longest, I think. Cassidy is my coworker and also one of my best friends in the whole world. Cassidy wasn't really that big into video games or Let's Plays to begin with, but now that we've become friends, she's been in some of my videos, she watches my stuff, and like she's always like giving me such good feedback on it, and we have so much in common that I'm just so happy I've met her. And I'm kind of dreading, if I have to move to California, that means I won't have Cassidy here. I'll be moving to go live with Larry, so I'll have Larry, but I feel like no matter where I go, I'm always going to be without one of my friends, and that really sucks. Redum asks, my dad says I can't watch stuff with cursing in it. Do you use bad words? Fuck no. Kid Darkness asks, what is your opinion of the two Magic Mike movies? Because I think that they are two masterpieces where Channing Tatum looks like a beautiful hunk of man meat with abs of steel and arms like mountains. He shows me how I want to be treated as a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man but secretly deep down wants a man, because I don't want to push through this world on my own. If I have someone like the Channing Tatum there for me, I feel like I can do anything. I'm kind of just wanting to have the longest question, and I feel that I've achieved that. Also, I feel a lot of other questions are about your YouTube channel, and I wanted to mix it up a bit, you know, give you some of that crispy core variety we've all come to know and love to see from the one and only Lass. So in conclusion, this isn't for view time, this is to bring across all the great points of my one true love. But yes, Channing Tatum is 10 out of 10. I saw the first Magic Mike, and it was pretty good. I haven't seen the second one. I don't personally find him attractive, but I think he's a really nice guy, and he seems funny, and I'm all for it. Go Channing Tatum. Raven Extreme asks, what is one of your goals or aspirations? If I had to set one goal for myself, like one main goal, it's to not give up on this. I want to make this happen. I want to keep going. I want to keep building my community and producing videos that I'm proud of and that you guys enjoy, and I refuse to give up on it. Yo Dragonfire asks, what's your favorite video game of all time? It's really hard to pick for me because, like I had said, Jak and Daxter has a special place in my heart. Mass Effect's universe, I'm in love with it. Halo, the nostalgia that comes with that for me is just so important to me. Fallout is another one, just Fallout 3 specifically. That game, I freaking love it. Portal 2 is another game that I just absolutely love. So I can't pick one. I can't. You can't make me. You can't make me pick one. You can't make me. Mog Anarchy asks, which video game character villain deserves a pie to the face? Actually, this was probably the one I had to think about the most before answering. And if I had to pick someone, I've decided probably Slenderman. And that's only because, like, he always kills you, no matter what. Like, you're gonna die. If you're gonna die, you might as well have something pleasant happen before. And seeing his, like, empty white face covered with frosting and stuff and having to, like, wipe that off before he murders your face off, I feel like would be very, very pleasant. Just a Bean asks, what's my favorite Disney movie? I love Disney, and Disney's one of those things that if you mention it to me, I'm gonna start breaking out in song and dance, and I'll just reenact like the entire movie for you no matter what it is. But Snow White, for some reason when I was little, was like my favorite Disney movie. I dressed up as her, I had all the dolls, for some reason that movie like called to me. And so I have a Snow White tattoo on my back shoulder because that was so important to me as a little kid. Okay, so that does it for the 500 subscriber special, but I just want to say again, thank you so much for the support, you guys. I don't even know how to express my gratitude to you guys because the support and you guys are my driving force. You are the people that keep me doing this and make me feel like what I'm doing, like I have a chance, like I am doing something right for once in my goddamn life. So thank you so much, and I hope we can continue on. I hope that this channel continues to grow and gets bigger and better than ever. So as always, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy watching!